Welcome to the start of a new series. I say this a lot, but it's a kind of different series than I would usually do. In the sense, I'm going to be giving people advice who are new to FUT and kind of a tutorial slash Road to Glory series. I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks on the way to optimize your Ultimate Team experience. It does sound like a bit of an advert at the moment, but it isn't. It's for people who are new to FUT, who've just been career mode, kick off, whatever. If you just happen to click on Ultimate Team one day, I won't be telling you what to do, because it can be a fun game mode, and it can be equally frustrating one at the moment. So, I actually forgot to show. You'll come to a screen where it'll come up with some players, and you'll have to pick one. You'll pick one, you'll play it like a little intro game. If you win, I don't know what you get, but I think you get like a reward pack, which is 3 bronze players and a 500 coin like little thing. But I got that anyway. But I didn't get a reward pack. That's what it's called. You get some bronze players in there. But you want to keep those to perhaps improve the chemistry in your bronze squad. So the basics of chemistry are that if a player has a nation link, like so if they're both English, they'll get chemistry. They'll boost each other's performance in game. For example, I put that goal striker in there. He'll drop down the chemistry, and your players will play worse. As I've gone off it now, if they are in a league, which you would have seen, like Football League 1, and they're both in League 1, they'll also get chemistry. If they're English and both in Football League 1, they'll get what you call a green link, which means that they can survive some dead links, and it won't affect their chemistry. If they play for the same team and the same nation, for example, if they both play for Nottingham Forest, you'll have pure chemistry, which means your player can survive 2 deadlings, I think. And yeah, but what you want to do to start with is aim to build a team of the same nation or a team of the same league. Preferably a good league which can incorporate bronze players. These are silver, these players that I've just brought in. They're if you want quantity over quality at this point, because I've got lots of English players, I've obviously gone and brought out some more, and they're more high quality and they're silver. And I also tried to improve the areas in which I didn't have English players, which was I didn't have a left mid, I didn't have a centre back, and I didn't have a goalkeeper. So we tried to improve that as well. And we have 2 packs here. You probably will get this one on Xbox. We won't get a free gold pack because I did have Ultimate Edition of Ultimate Team. We'll be getting another one of these on Monday. What you want to do is this guy goes for absolutely nothing. You just want to discard him. If you get a gold player and they don't have outstanding stats, wise, you can check it. You can just check their stats. If they have no 85 pace, non-res don't really go for anything, so it won't harm your coin bonus too much. And we have a gold pack here, and we also happened just to get nothing. It was actually a really terrible one. We got 2 silver players in it. Hopefully our one on Monday can be better than that. We get a chemistry style, which I'll tell you about in another video, because it's a whole different thing I can talk about. You want to keep those contracts for your players, because you'll basically need them for when your players run out of contracts. There's also another tip I'm going to tell you in another video, but I'm going to stick to the basics now. These players won't go for anything because they're not outstanding, they're low rated, and they're gold, so you can just discard them. Now we've got 800 coins. I don't know what I do with that just yet because this is a recording, but these are the managed tasks as well. What you want to do with these is you want to aim to complete them all, go through the list, and you'll get a little tick if you've done them. So this by the end of this video we will have all these done. This is the main aim of the video. It'll unlock you a free gold pack in which you'll get some players and some consumables to help you build your team. So in that free gold pack I did get a stadium, so I'm going to put that in, and that is one of them done. I've also got a football, and in the Legends shop pack I got a badge. So we've already completed 3 already. I didn't get a kit though, so we have to go out and buy one of those. So I don't know if I missed anything so far, but yeah, so if you follow along, you don't have to do what I'm doing in English squad. I think the player you pick in the intro screen does indeed affect the kind of player you'll get. So if you pick a French player or a Serie A player, you'll get those kind of players. So you get more players in that league. It does help you get better chemistry, but I just skipped it because I played it so many times. And yeah, so this is a nice kit here. We're gonna put in it 150 coins. Don't pay extravagant amounts. Just buy one for 150. If it's ugly, it's ugly. You can change back to an old kit and buy another one when you have more coins and a solid team. And yeah, so what you want to do to start with is just game wise. We'll get into it in a minute. But what you want to do is literally you just want to go play single player for a bit. It will feel like, you know, it's pretty much the same when you're playing with crap players. But what you want to do is you'll just play those single player games. If you go into online divisions now, you'll just get absolutely wrecked with this kind of team. There's too many good teams in Division 10. If you're on a previous FUT, it would be easy because you just get matched up against one of these similar teams. And if you're decent at the game, you could easily coast home with this team because you've got good chemistry. If you have a low chemistry on a player, like one of my players is on a 7, the right midfielder, it will just affect how he plays in games. So he'll play slightly worse, and the other players will not be affected, but they'll play slightly better than him. And yeah, as you can see, we've actually got 100 chemistry at this point, which is not usually what happens when you start on one team. But we've actually got some more English players on the bench, so if we want to bring those in halfway through a match just to swap out the players, we can. And also, you see those gold players we get. If you feel, if they're better, if they're not, because you won't have a good time with them. Bring them off the bench if you want, because chemistry I don't think affects in game, but they will be on 4 chemistry, and it'll drop the rest of your team's chemistry, and you just won't have a good time. So just stick to chemistry. And also we did complete another one. We shared our squad, and we've also changed our kit. We got to wait for that one to finish though. And now we're going to go into the Team of the Week challenge. I think these are the 4 modes you can play. Actually, there's 6. There's actually quite a few. You can play online single matches, which is more of a relaxed game mode. Divisions are competitive, of course. So if you really don't want to be competitive and want to just play FIFA for fun, I recommend going there. But if you want the division bonuses and stuff to maximise your coins, just go play divisions. And if you like the competitive aspect, just go play there. So we're getting off here just to play the Team of the Week, which is now one of our challenges. If you don't want to risk it and you just want to win, play on beginner. But if you feel you're good at the game, no matter what team you have, just go on semi-pro as I did. And another tip here is just score 5 goals. You'll maximise your coin bonus. I don't know whether it's actually in the game, but just to make sure, it does seem to make a difference. I think you get like 100 more coins, but it doesn't sound like a lot, but it does actually help at this stage in FIFA. So we're coasting home 3-0 here. We win a penalty. Matt Hummels isn't happy about it. And yeah, I'm gonna try and give you gameplay tips throughout this series as well, because I'm okay at FIFA. I just know what I'm doing on FUT. So that's why I'm doing this. There's a difference, you don't if you're terrible at the game and good at FUT, you can still have a good team. If you're just terrible at the game, then perhaps Ultimate Team isn't for you. But we got this guy here, Madison, over the ball. You just want to select your best penalty taker, and you want to hold it down for 1.5 to 2 seconds. Hold it to like the upper left or right, so it doesn't go over the bar. That was a bit of a funny goal to concede. My player fell over on the line. And yeah, we win the ball here. We're going for that 5th goal in the 81st minute. Cox fires in near post. If you can do that, you just hold the arrow down. Just hold it down for a bit, and the goal. It's a good way of finishing, because I don't think the goalkeeper, to be honest, expects it. Now come to this screen. I've sped it up a bit now because I've realised how long I recorded for. Yeah, so we have some players here. We want to sign them on loan. I was originally going to build a Bundesliga team to start off with as our goal team, but I actually do take a different route, and we're going to change the team name as well, which is another objective. We're changing it to How to FUT, as that's what this series is called. And yeah, so we're going to build a League side. it's because it's got pretty cheap players and they're all pretty decent. So we've got 2 strikers to start off with. We do pick up this Batshuayi guy for 350 coins just so I can complete one of the tasks. You want to try and pick up these players for 300 coins just by searching max price 300 coins. And then we bought another player, Ayu. I think he was for 300 coins as well. We applied the chemistry to him, which is another manager task ticked off the list. We also played a tournament game, I think, and that was another one off the list. And we also bought another defender in Kerbrat. But by the time we've actually finished playing single player and going into online, he won't be needed. He'll just come off the bench and play fitness games for us. So that's what I mean. You want to just play single player until you have a solid team and you're happy, you feel confident that your team's going to outclass bronze teams in Division 10. That's pretty much what you want to do. So we actually had some decent bronze players. We didn't have that bad of a start, to be honest. We were pretty lucky with our start pack. We actually got those 2 strikers were actually pretty decent. As you can see here, we beat Vitesse 7-0 in the division game. Both our strikers getting hat-trick. I brought that geezer on, the Nesid guy. And now we have our free pack. And the video is going to end after this. Another one should be up soon. But we actually get no one. Literally no one. We even get another silver player just to annoy us a bit more. So yeah guys, this is going to be it. If you like it, leave a like. And if it's helped, please also leave a like. And I'll see you all for the next episode of this. Cheers.